Hello and welcome to my July 2020 plan with me. This month the theme I'm going with is cacti, as you can see up in the corner up there. And yeah, I hope you enjoy and let's get into it. Okay, so this month I went for something a bit different because I have been teaching myself how to use Adobe Sketch. So I drew 3 different drawings of cacti in that, and then I've just kind of printed out a sheet with different sizes of those 3 cacti, and I'm going to be using those in this month's setup. And then if you saw on the paper earlier when I was cutting out, there was like 4 bars of orange. That's literally just like a rectangle of the gradient of the pot, so that's what I'm using to kind of keep it cohesive, do something a little bit different and try and be a bit more artistic, because even though I'm not doodling into the bullet journal, I did actually draw the doodles that are in it, even though they're not doodles, they're printouts, but you know what I mean. So here you can see me doing the cover page and quote page, very easy and quick, literally just stick the 2 cacti down, colour in with the brown, and yeah, this is what it looks like. So it's quite simple, but I think it looks really, really nice. Obviously it's not like the most beautiful thing in the world ever, because I'm no Pablo Picasso, but I really, really like it and I'm very happy with it and how I am improving. So I'm just moving on to the calendar page, so again you can just see me cutting out some more cacti. That will be a prominent theme in today's video. And I just kind of create little arrangements with them and overlap them so that it looks like multiple pots of cacti are on a table or something like that. So I used 3 different sizes on this, as you can see. So I've got like a bigger one, then a medium one, and then a little baby one. And I just kind of marked points on the paper about where they would go, so that I could move them and draw the calendar itself on, which you can see me doing now. Also, I'm sorry about how much ginger pokes in throughout this video. I've got a new way of filming it. I bought a gooseneck tripod and I'm not quite used to like not having my head literally over the bullet journal yet, so my head keeps popping its way in, but that'll improve over time. It's all good. You can just see here that I'm doing a little orange drop shadow around the calendars. I think I really should have done that after I'd drawn the calendars rather than wait until after I stuck everything down, because it would have just been easier at that little corner where the cactus overlaps slightly. But yeah, moving on now to the habits page. Just cut out another one of those strips of orange colour gradient thing, and I'm just drawing out the 6 habits, same as usual. So we've got the one for vegan, got one for 8 hours of sleep, one for exercising, one for reading, one for going outside, and one for being creative. As you can see here, I have actually messed up where I wrote exercise and read, because I am incredibly intelligent. So just had to tip X over them and then try and use the mild liner over the tip X, which was fun. Yay. And as you might be able to see here, I've just done dots this time rather than doing circles for me to fill in, because it's just quicker and I felt like doing something a little bit different. And then I'm just cutting out this little cacti that will go down here, and then chopping off the bit that hangs over the bottom. I'm putting a little brown surface down there. I don't know what the brown is. It could be the floor, it could be a table, I don't know. And yeah, as you can see, I've just put a nice orange border around that, and I think that kind of brings the whole page in really well, kind of brings it together well. I am a fan. And then I'm moving on to the looking after yourself spread, so that's my sleep and mood tracker. And obviously this space is limited in the amount of decoration that I can do because of how much space the graph takes up, so I've just got the little thing up there in the corner, and then I'm drawing in the graph to make sure that I get that in, and then I'm just going to go in and alternate the green and the brown for the title, and then do a little cursive through that with my black fine liner. Just kind of add that little element in, and it means that all of the colours are in there, so the 3 colours are cohesive throughout the spreads. And then just going to leave these 2 pages blank like I have in previous months to do, you know, like a scrapbooking or a memory page, because life is starting again, so I can get my memories in. And then moving on to my weekly pages. Again, these are the same as normal. This is what works for me, so I haven't tried anything else yet. So it's just the exact same. I've got the 7 boxes for the days, and then the box at the bottom on the right hand page, just that I can use that for notes or anything like that. And yeah, it's the exact same as normal, same layout and all of that. You can see I made a mistake here, which of course I did, but just Tipp-Ex that out and it's all good. And then I'm using the 3 mild liners that I've used throughout the video, just as little highlights on the dates for each day, and I'm alternating them throughout the month. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this month's spread has turned out. Alright then, so here is the flip through for my July setup. So as you can see, I've just got, you know, the cover page and the quote page. Went with a quote saying, "Even in the desert, a cactus blooms," which I think is quite nice in kind of reminding me to be resilient. And I just think it's a really good thing to kind of remember, because perseverance is key. So I've got that. I wanted to go quite simple on that page, so that's why I've just done the writing and then like got the 2 colours. And then cover page, I've got 2 kind of big cacti pot things that I drew in Adobe Sketch and printed, and then kind of gone with like a brown for them to be sitting on, because that could be like a wood surface, it could be just dirt on the floor, could be anything like that. And I wanted to go with a palette that's very much in these, so we've got like the green, which I did, the green mild liner, and then got the orange of the pot, so I used orange mild liner, and then like the brown of the soil, which is what the brown mild liner is for. I really wanted to do that to make sure that the entire setup was cohesive, which I think has worked. And I really like just something simple like putting the calendar somewhere else. Obviously I've covered it up down here, so previous months I might have then like done the calendar on top of this. I might have done that purely because every other month I've had the calendar in that same spot, like that's where it should be, sort of thing. So I like that I've moved it, and I've just put it up here, and then just got the July up there, and yeah, I'm a fan. So then moving on to the calendar page, I have put July in it again, because quite a lot of the calendars I kind of had them a bit plain, especially last month's, which I still have not done anything with. So I quite like this about how I've actually got something up there, and it ties it in with the colours, because obviously they are the colours of the pots, and it says July, tells me what month I'm in, which is quite helpful. And then I've just got a little selection of 3 cacti. These are the 3 different ones that I drew, so all of them in here are variations of just different sizes of these. And again, I've put them on the brown, and got like a little orange drop shadow, and yeah, I just really like it. I haven't got any green on this page, so I might end up circling the dates in green, because I didn't even put those in originally, but I've added those in since filming it because I thought it would be helpful. So I might end up adding the green in just as a little circle around these, don't know yet. And then moving on to habits and looking after yourself, I really like this page. Before I put the border in, I was a little bit disappointed with it, to be honest with you, and I didn't really like it that much, but I feel like just this orange border around has really tied it in together and made it look really, really nice. Got all 3 of the mild liners, and then there's the little succulent down here, and all of the colours and all of that, and yeah, I just really like it. I'm a big fan, so well done, Maya. And then we've obviously got the look after yourself spread. So same as usual, we've just got the little graph going on for me to fill out throughout the month. And then I just decorated this by up in the corner having the part of this that I cut off, having that up there. And then 2 tiny little cacti, 2 little ones, which I thought was quite cute. And then I've just outlined the actual rectangle bit in orange. I might outline these, I haven't decided yet, so I might do that. And then I just included the green and the brown in the title, which I really like, even though it's wonky. I still like it. And then we've got the classic leaving 2 pages blank, as you can see here, that I don't do anything with. And they were intended to be scrapbooking pages, but I have not actually used them as that yet. But they're there if I choose to use them, and I've just put the spare cactus and the spare lines of colour that I printed off. Just put them in here because if I do choose to do some scrapbooking, these will possibly come in handy. And then moving on, we've just got the standard boring weekly spreads. So same as normal, you know, with the exact same layout as normal. Possibly we'll be able to use this notes section more now, because July I will be back at work. Woo! So I might be able to use that, because at the minute I'm just using that as a little planning space for random stuff. And then all of them are the same. I'm doing brilliantly. I dropped my pen, doing well. But yeah, all of them are the same, and then obviously we've just got the 3 colours again, kind of going through on each day, and that just takes us all the way through to the start of August. So yeah, that is everything. I really hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give it a like and subscribe and comment if you want, any of that. And yeah, hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!